Hi, this is Justin Maggs.
This is Joseph Rivas, and we got next.
You next up and you ain't been on SportsLifeTalk. Like, what are you doing? Hey, you better hit him up. Look, you breaking next and you up next. Kings and queens go hard. Rise and star on the big scene. Make them know who you are. You don't break a sweat. Don't settle for less. They put you through that test. Your resume that flex. Who got next? Who got next? SLT, ready, set, go. Who got next? Who got next? Living my dreams and all your goals. Who got next? Who got next? You can ask B. Jones or head coach. Who got next? Who got next? You next up, so here's my vote. Chill.
Let's go, SLT Nation. Welcome back to another fire episode of Sports Life Talks. You got next, a platform that gives exposure to the voices of tomorrow. That's right, rising stars who are in our community doing big things and living out big dreams. And today we got another 2-on-2 game. Me and KT versus some young brothers out there in the California area doing amazing things. These guys are, Kevin, I guess I hate that, no pun intended, but they are creating monsters in the game. We got my guy Justin Maggs, Magalanese. Is that, did I say it correctly? Magalanese?
Close enough. It's
close enough. Then we got Joseph Reyes. These dudes are some garage gym owners. They out there building the next generation of future stars as well. So we got something going on today that's cooking up really, really, really hot. But hey, fellas, how y'all doing today?
Good. Finally cooling down a little bit. Been over 100 degrees for the last 2 weeks down here.
Last couple of weeks, yeah, so it's been a little rough. Now we got in the 80s, and so it's nice weather. Wear a sweater for once.
All right, well, y'all buckle up because we're about to show America about y'all story and why y'all gym is producing some of the elite talent in all sports, all around the game, and making an impact. And let's get right into it. Hey, check this out. If this is your first time joining the show, I am your host, the mouth of the South, B. Jones, Mr. Yeet himself. I'm rocking alongside of my co-host, my brother from another mother, the head coach, Ed Reed. Kev, how you doing, man?
You know, before the show, B. Jones, I did about 15 push-ups, man. So I'm good to go, man. Let's go, brother.
Yeah. Hey, no, I saw the videos. I was watching the videos of like what it looked like to go into their gym. That's all I can say. Hey, I don't want no part of the Create Monster thing. I saw one exercise with like 3 people was getting the workout. They had one dude doing a crunch while he was standing there with something around his waist, while another guy pushing something. He had something tied around his waist. Another guy was backpedaling, waiting for him to finish. And then I was like, Lord have mercy. They out there they out there creating monsters for real. Hey, well, check this out. If this is your first time joining the show, thank you so much for checking us out. You could have been anywhere in the world. We appreciate it so much for making us a part of your daily listen. But listen, hey, we need to ask a small favor. You create monsters. And where y'all at? Santa Barbara? What part of California y'all in?
We're in Walnut, California area. Yeah, closer to the area, Anaheim-ish.
Okay, Anaheim. All right, that's why we got the Angels. Okay, all right. Well, check this out.
Everyone goes like, "Where's Anaheim?" We're like, "Well, right by Disneyland." There you go.
Hey, that's all you got to say. Well, check this out. All of my SoCal, all of y'all out there, when you get finished surfing, I need y'all to do me a favor. On the count of 3, in Sports Life Talk tradition, we need y'all to smash that subscribe button and help us to keep our awesome momentum of 2022 and help us to grow our show. Hey, y'all fellas locked in? J&J, we got to come up with a nickname for y'all. J&J, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Hey, welcome to the Sports Life Talk family. Around here, we don't do followers, we don't do fans, we do family members. And now you are officially part of our family if you smash that subscribe button. We got over 200 episodes of Sports Life Talks. You got next, and check this out. Speaking of which, Kevin, these 2 guys were actually a nomination. Somebody sound the alarm. We got a nomination video from Jess Campbell. She said these guys had something major cooking, so let's talk all about it. All right, J&J, y'all ready for the Sports Life Talk initiation?
Let's go.
Let's go. KT, heat them up.
Man, I remember I went to Anaheim a couple of years ago and went to that Roscoe's for the first time. Ooh.
You got in trouble? Did you get in any trouble out there in Anaheim?
No, man, I was in Cali, man. So I wore neutral colors everywhere. All right, to initiate both of y'all into the Sports Life Talk family, we need for you to give us your top 5 music artists. And Justin, we'll start with you.
Well, I'm straight West Coast, man. So as you know, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, you know, I can, you know, Tupac. You know, Tupac has always been one of my favorite. My son loves Tupac too, and you know, I just can't get enough of just saying just West Coast domination down here.
All right, what about you, Joseph?
So for me, it's got to be Eminem. I mean, I think he's really good. I mean, you got to love Eminem. How can you not love Eminem? You know what I mean? And I'm a little bit of both. I grew up listening to a little bit of Biggie, so I like Biggie. Don't get me wrong. I like Lil Wayne. He's a little different. He's a little out there, but I still like him. I'm a YG fan too. Okay, and probably the Game.
Ooh.
Especially that new album. Actually, that new album is fire.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That's kind of a dilemma for you, though, right, Joseph? Because you got Game who dissing Eminem.
Oh, I know, but I mean, lyrically, you can't test the guy either. So you know what I mean. You got at least show respect to him.
Hey, Game showed us something though. Game showed us something on this last one.
All right,
It's about damn time. That's all I gotta say. It's about damn time.
Been a minute.
Hey, Kevin, how many you giving them? How many you giving them, Kevin?
give them 5 apiece, man. 5 apiece.
We doing 10? We doing 10? I don't.
Now, BJ, I know you can't count past 8, man, but give me 10. Go ahead, let's go.
Ah, that's cold-blooded, but let's see if I can count past 8.
I'm proud.
Oh, my finger hurt, man. All that money we counting up.
All right, so Joseph, give us some of your favorite sports teams.
My top football teams, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Been a fan before 2001. I know. You know, it ain't just about the GOAT. It ain't just about Tom Brady. I've been through the good, the bad, and the ugly.
You see how you do, you Joseph.
It's all right. Hey, haters gonna hate. I ain't mad at you. And then probably in baseball, I got the Angels. I mean, it's they're rough, but I got love my Angels. So
the Angels got the best 2 players. Well, I guess 2 of the top 5 players in the league.
They do. It's amazing how much talent there is on that team, and they still can't win. So
can't win nothing.
Well, don't worry, Shohei, he'll be with the Yankees eventually, and Trout, he just need to get out of there, man. I hate to say
Trout in there for long. Hey,
I feel bad for that man. I just feel bad for that man for as much as much money that man makes and how good he is.
But in all fairness, though, Trout ain't been 100% healthy in the last 2 years now.
Yes,
he signed that contract and he ain't been 100% since.
Huh? You got to carry the team on your back. It's a little hard.
Yeah. But he ain't been healthy, so he got to do his part. He got to get healthy in all season one of these years, and so he can carry them boys.
No doubt. Just look at what's his name, Judge. Once he gets his money, he gonna break down too. All right, Justin. So give us your favorite sports.
Sorry, Eric.
Well, growing up, I was always a Dallas fan because my pops is from Texas, El Paso, Texas. So it was always about that star. And then after when I played ball and I played with the Chargers, so I started I guess like alumni, I guess you can say. And then, but I was always a Dodgers and Lakers fan. So that's my 2 teams right there.
I know you got beat up a lot as a kid out there in California hollering about Star. Joseph probably beat you up when y'all first met with that.
It's a funny story because Joe and I didn't even know we knew each other, but next to our dads knew each other before we even knew each other.
So that's a crazy thing.
My godfather.
My dad.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about how y'all came up here in just 1 second.
Yeah, but we can't just skip over that, B. Jones. You said you played for the Chargers?
Yeah, I played with Chargers. I was very fortunate to make it to training camp and get cut the first round. So as how they call it, a cup of coffee. That's all I can say about that.
Well, hey,
man, they told you to grab their playbook, huh?
Yeah. Into the building, came back out within an hour. So that was how quick that thing was. So
hey, that's it. You play. Hey, but you tasted it though. You saw the locker room, man. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and then I got to play arena football too. So in 2009, and that's when I hung them up right there.
All right. So on behalf of the SLT Nation, we want to welcome both of you to our family. So B. Jones, go ahead and take it away, brother.
Well, the first question I got to ask is because I saw this on the IG page, and I want y'all to tell it in your own words. What is creating a monster?
Oh, so the company's been going on 15 years now. So my son was 5 years old at the time, and then I was working at another facility in IE, and I had two athletes with me, and at the time, it was kind of like, well, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this. And they were just dying, I guess you can say. And my son was going like, Dad, you're creating monsters. And it just stuck in my head. And it's been going on ever since. So my son's going to be 20 pretty soon. And he was 5. So it's going on 15 years now. Yeah. So that's
awesome.
That's probably the best story to tell you guys. I mean, that's
what's up, man. That's what's up. So what does it mean? So if I walk in your gym right now and I say I want to become a monster, what does that mean?
Basically, we're gonna build you from the ground up. You know, we're gonna develop you the person that we think you can be. You know,
we do our whole assessment process, and then it goes, just like Justin said right now. Yeah, we're gonna build you into what that monster version of you is.
I love it. So let's talk, y'all kind of mentioned it a little bit, but how did y'all come together and formulate this whole project?
So yeah, by the time Justin was working on his own already, and I was working for another company called Athletic Republic. I was their trainer. He was part of a conference that some coaches that we both knew told me, hey, come to this conference, come check it out. We just need people there. I was like, cool, I'll go by. And Justin was actually giving a little talk. And so then it was funny because I was wearing my Athletic Republic gear, where we were at, it was like they were like competing, entities. And so he called me out. He's like, we got Athletic Republic in the house. And I was like, it is what it is. And so afterwards, me and chit chatted for probably I think a couple of hours, and then just stayed in contact ever since then, really.
Yeah, he would come down to my facility. Yeah, after within that time, and then he was getting ready to jump ship, and I just told him, hey, let's just go in together, and we decided to. Going on 3 years now, we've been working together.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah. Now, Justin, you told us your athletic background, so you played a little football, huh?
Played a little football. Family is a baseball family, and I decided to piss off my dad and just say,
What position did you play?
In high school, I was actually a lineman. I was really big back then, and then after I got done with college, I had an opportunity, say, I'm just gonna lose some weight and see if I can play still. And I ran a fast 40, and ever since then, they were like, hey, they called me up. They go, hey, you're gonna go to training camp, and that was it.
Man, that's pretty cool. So what about you, Joseph? Now, do you have a athletic background, or?
Yeah, so I played ball in high school, football, and then also played in college. I went to Western New Mexico University, a Division II school. Okay,
what position did you play?
In high school, I played offensive line, defensive line. In college, I played defensive line.
Are you, man? So y'all sitting down right now, so we can't see the size, but y'all must be some big boys then. Now, how tall are you, Joseph?
Oh, I'm just shy of 6'2".
Okay, all right. So y'all,
I'm a little heavy right now. Got that weight on me because I don't work out like that.
Me, I got dad bod 255 pounds. That dad bod, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I'm at 270 right now, so I need to cut back down. Been eating too good.
All right, so now let's rewind us to what 3 years looked like, and tell us a little bit about how y'all opened up the doors of this new project. You and him, y'all got connected. Y'all made this decision. What has the journey been like for you guys so far?
So so basically the building I was actually in, I closed that building down. New owner came in and just basically kind of like, hey, I'm not going to renew your lease. I'm like, oh, okay. So I kind of had to figure out where else to go. And then another company down the street where I was at, it was doing really poor. And I kind of jumped into it and said, hey, I'll just rent out space. And then I told Joe, like, hey, I'm going in here. If you want to go in with me, let's go. And after that process, we just kind of just boomed together, and we literally learned how to work together as partners. And then obviously the pandemic hit, and then literally Joe and I were kind of like, we actually learned how literally to work together in small spaces and learning a secretive type of scenario. And hey, we formed a good
everything.
Yeah, we had a knock. We had a like, hey, this time, we communicated pretty well, and then eventually that building that we were in, same thing. We were ready to jump ship, and because we already outgrew our facility there, and we were given an opportunity. Well, actually, after that facility, we went back into my garage because we're still in a building. So we're at my house working in the garage. So I went back old school way because that's why I first started was in the garage. And now going on 4 months, we've been in this new building and that we're getting an opportunity to jump on. And Joe and I were going back and forth as far as looking for buildings online, going to see this building. Like, Joe, can you go? No, okay, then I'll go. And then eventually this one building came in and they're like, all right, this is our building. Like literally on Ash Wednesday, I got the key on Ash Wednesday, and then we've just been booming ever since.
Yeah. Man, so how did now? I'm in my mind. I'm thinking 3 years ago because like everybody, we all know everybody that's watching this have had a crazy past 3 years, right? So everything that happened past 2020 has just been a blur. It's been just chaos. It's almost like a dumpster fire worldwide, right? Yeah. How did you guys manage? I mean, going through a pandemic with a brand new relationship and a brand new building. I mean, how were y'all able to make all of that work and push through that year of chaos?
So we started like officially at our previous spot in the end of 2019, like
September 11th. It was September 11th. It was 9/11. So everything just went. Dates and times.
I know, like.
So there were
y'all not gonna forget none of that stuff.
So we just kind of started working together, and we started just kind of adjusting on the fly. Like, okay, he's over there, I'm over here. Okay, I'm over here, he's over there. He's got this guy doing this, I got this, and just kind of like really just like kind of just reading the room really well, And so before we got to COVID and wherever they shut everything down the following year. Then that's when we were like, okay, now we got actually down for, okay, I'm gonna have this many guys here. You're gonna have this many guys over here. We're gonna be separate this. Okay, what time are you gonna be here? What time are you gonna be here? So it was just a lot of communication, like, and making sure everyone was like, no one stepping on each other's toes, making sure everyone felt comfortable with what was going on.
Yeah, that's probably like the best way to say it was communication. That's probably what in any business and partnership, that's what is best communication. And then me, I'm always working, so for him to see me actually like moving around, and I can't stay in one spot. So and I'm like, and then I was always on a time spot, so like, all right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. And then I go back to do something else, or like another job, because I got multiple jobs. And then I come right back. We basically formed a good communication standpoint. It's like we already knew exactly what we're doing, where we're going to be at. And it just clicked very, very well. And everyone is like, oh, how long you guys been working together? We're like, just a year, maybe a little bit under a year.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, it was just that communication of figuring, okay, I'm going to be in from this time to this time, you're in from here. Let's figure this out. We might overlap a little bit, but it'll be okay. But yeah.
Now I'm looking at y'all demeanors. Yeah, like y'all totally, like y'all SoCal all the way. Both of you boys just chilling. Y'all just chilling hard right now. But then I look at y'all website, and I look at the kind of the animal house that y'all created. I mean, it's fast paced. It's nonstop. It's sweat from. I mean, I bet you it's a inch of sweat that's on the walls right now that y'all putting in so much work. I mean, so what do y'all ever get elevated? Does the energy level kind of crank up to a like maniacal type level? I mean, tell me a little bit about what that experience is going to be like walking in the gym.
I think like both of us are just like, we are chill, but like we've created a culture that when even like when you're a first timer coming in, by seeing the way everyone else is moving, we don't really have to yell. We don't really have to like get in your face. The expectation is you're at Creatin Monsters. You're here to become a monster.
Yeah, and more importantly, it's just like you're here to work. And like everyone else always asked us like, hey, what's the workout today? I was work.
I tell them you're gonna have fun.
There's no like, is it good? Is it bad? You're gonna work. It's like life in general. You're gonna work. If you don't work, you don't get paid. If you want to go, you're gonna go half-ass on it. Guess what? You're not gonna get paid. You're gonna get fired whatsoever. Or someone's gonna call you out on it. So I always just say you're gonna work. And I have a really strong demeanor when it comes to. Everyone says I have an RBF. I have a really good RBF. So, but when I'm at school, because I'm also a professor too as well, everyone thinks they're like, "Are you mad?" Like you, I'm like, "No, I'm just that's my look." But whenever I'm at my facility, everyone goes, "Man, you're like just chill here." I'm like, "Yeah, this is my Hakuna Matata, man. This is my relaxed spot. I don't want to have any problems in here, because I just know this culture. I create this culture, and I want everyone to feel comfortable and know that everyone here has a goal, and everyone here has a place that they gotta get somewhere, and that there's no BS in it out. So, like, if you want to come hang out and just chill out, well, that's not gonna play. This is not the place for you.
Yeah, don't go down to see him. Don't go down to Creatin Monsters.
No, I mean, like I said, we do have fun with our athletes, and we do joke around a little bit. Like even some of my D1 or my college kids, like we'll play hacky sack and joke around. But I mean, that's after everything's been done. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
right.
Jones, we can't go there then. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'll play 24/7. I get put out the gym for being lazy. All right, so listen. Now there's a science behind all of this, and I don't want you guys, but I'm gonna say this. Before y'all kind of came on and y'all wasn't dropping any names, but y'all was dropping some titles like NFLers and D1 college players, man. So I want y'all to so people who are watching this can understand that y'all chilling and y'all in separate locations, but this Creatin Monsters thing it's catching fire. Y'all on that rise out there. Y'all doing some incredible things and touching some real lives out there. So can y'all tell us some of the athletes, or can y'all tell us a little bit about some of the people y'all represent or working with?
Go ahead, Joe. You can.
Yeah, I mean, even prior to like me and Justin like linking together, what made the partnership like so like synchronized is that we both had experience working with pro athletes. I worked with a lot of baseball guys. Matt Davidson, when he was still playing. Tyler and Cody Freeman, they're still playing right now. Even the NFL guys, Thomas Graham, Cam Bynum. I've been blessed, and even Justin been blessed. We've been worked with a lot of really great guys and guys that put in the work and that made it to that level.
Yeah, and for me, myself, I coached at the Division I level, so that was at University of Colorado at the time. Eric Bieniemy was a running coordinator at the time there, and
EB.
And then I was coaching for the New England Patriots too, and we went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Giants that year, and then coached for the New York Jets, and that's when the year that our good old strength coach decided to trip the player for the Miami Dolphins. I was on that staff. And then coached for the Minnesota Twins, coached for the LA Dodgers as well, and LA Kiss. So I've been around a lot of pro athletes there, and right now, currently our pride and joys as far as what we see every day, and we have I work with a lot of high elite athletes too as well, and we call them our babies, our kids. So
right.
Jeremiah Kalani, he's the starting center for the Rams right now, just got promoted. And Trent Irwin, receiver for the Bengals.
Yep.
Now, so he's one of our pride and joys there. And then baseball, Ricky Tinnerman, he's a top 100 player draftee a couple years ago. He just got promoted to AA. He plays for the Toronto Blue Jays. Berto Ramos plays for the Red Sox organization. Daniel Zamora for the Dodger organization. Then we had Christopher Campos, Dodgers. Harrison Spawn with the Miami Marlins.
Kevin, the list don't stop doing KT.
Oh, I can give you a name. Name. So, we've been
really blessed to have all these athletes.
Y'all doing big things.
It's funny. It's all within the circle of where we're at, and not many people know that. Not many people know where we're at, but we kind of keep it like, it's kind of like, hey, what's your favorite restaurant that no one knows about? And they're like, and that's the way we are. We're not here to promote. Obviously, not everyone goes, well, you should be promoting more. I go, but again, it's like the quality of what we're providing, it's gonna diminish. So we might as well work with the best athletes that want to get work, want help. But then again, we're going to work by word of mouth, because we know that these kids are special, and that these athletes that are recommended are the ones, are the ones, So we keep it very, very private, very secure. And a lot of guys too that we work with, they don't want to have their name known they're in the building just because it's
right.
You know, and I'm actually the head therapist for the Jordan brand, so Jumpman. So I work with a lot of premier athletes there too, and so sometimes these guys like their own private space,
right, so they can do the work. And
you know, it's funny because you'll never see us on our phone just going like filming stuff
for sure.
And they're like, they go, hey, do you want me to film anything? I'm like, no, we don't need to. Like, I don't need to put you, like, this is your private space. I want this to be like home. I want you to feel comfortable. And I think that's where we get the most respect with a lot of these pro athletes, you know, even the college and high school athletes. And we always tell them, like, here, we're not here to put your name on the wall. We're not here to put you on social media. Just promote us. We're here to work with you. And that's what I think a lot
work.
We're here to, you know, we talk more. A lot of these pro guys, they probably get so much attention about what they're doing and how they live in a daily life, but sometimes they don't guess, like, hey, how's your family doing? How's your kids doing? How's your wife, your husband? How's, you know, your birthday's like next week, you know, you guys plan anything? They're like, you know, it's my birthday. I'm like, oh yeah, like, you told us your birthday, you know, and or you bring one of our athletes just had the baby, and I gave him a little Jumpman suit. And he was like, "What's this for?" That's for the baby, you know. And I'm a father too, so like I'm a big kid guy. So like when it comes to that, you know, I'm always about that stuff.
I mean, just like you guys have us a part of your family, like you guys are part of our family now, the Monster family. You know,
I love it.
Yeah, anyone comes to our building, hey, welcome to the family, and we have kids there literally walk up and go, hey, how you doing? My name's so and so. Like, welcome to the family. You know, even like.
We have our day one workout for everybody, and all the kids know what it is. We call it the baptism workout, and everyone's like, "Oh, they're the baptism."
Hey, your baptism, man, you about to come to Jesus then. That's about to be a serious workout.
One of our kids does this every time. We
each other like, "Hey, man, I know what you're going through, but you got this. You're good." You know, it's a good culture.
Dog. Hey, but Kevin, that makes sense now. He worked with Bill Belichick. Now the whole face, the whole energy, it all makes sense. I knew it was excellence all the way. All right, my last question, I'm going to let y'all get up out of here because, you know, you got the resume, you got the chemistry, you got the communication. Everything is in sync. But I know somebody said, there's doubters. There's haters everywhere, Jay. It's haters everywhere. They don't believe it. Is there a KFC secret recipe right now to what you guys are doing? Is there something from a science based, from a technology base? Is there something that's special that Creatin Monsters is doing right now to build these awesome athletes?
Go ahead, Joe.
I mean, I would say it's just attention to detail, man. I mean, what we do different is like Justin was touched on earlier. We keep everything a little smaller. We keep everything a little more, you know, focused on the individual. You know, some of these places have like 30, 40 kids. And I'm sorry, all 30, 40 kids don't have the same body build. They don't have the same anatomical structure, right? So even from a science perspective, everyone understands everything's different. Nothing's exactly the same. So we do different
places. We'll have a lot of these places will have multiple kids, you know, 40, 30 kids, and maybe 5 or 6 stand out the most. Well, guess what? Every hour on the hour, we have 5 of those 6 kids, you know, so we have those top elite.
Each kid has their own program that's based just for them. That's it. No one, they'll have things that they do similar to other people, but really everyone's doing their own program for them that they need.
Now, who creates that program? Are you creating that, Joseph, or?
We both have our own styles, but we, you know, for my philosophy, you know, if it's keeping it simple, easy, and effective, and if you take every letter of those first 3 words, you SEE, you see the result that you want. So, and that's been my mission statement for the last 20 years. And 15 years of this business too, as well. I mean, I started at 17 years old, so I've been doing this for a minute, and I've seen this industry grow from the bottom to all the way up now. And then having Joe now part of this, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I've been like technically coaching since I was 14. I used to volunteer for like Pop Warner soccer and baseball stuff. So coaching and all that's just bread and butter to us. It's easy.
And like I said, we've known each other for a long time without even knowing each other, you know.
Yeah. My dad knew each other, so they grew up in my dad knew his godfather, So they were in a car club together, and we didn't even know. We probably ran into each other when we were kids too.
Didn't even know the future was there. So, Kevin, what questions you got, man?
You know, I really don't have any, B. Jones. They went over everything. But let me ask you this. I guess for baseball, NFL, college, do y'all have like specific workouts, I guess, cater to what sport they're in?
Absolutely.
Yes. And then plus two, it depends on the time of the year as well. And plus two, if they have to get ready for combine, it's the draftee starting now. So like October is going to be starting up for our baseball group, pro guys coming back, and then getting ready for that. The baseball combine as well. And then January we start up the NFL combine pro day stuff there too as well. So we already know our times and dates when we need to start working the most. Like right now we're just relaxing because everyone's gone back to school or in training camp or in their season started. So like this whole month of September has kind of been like
nice and chill. We can just relax. I mean, then both of us do multiple things. Like Justin's a professor and he's a strength coach. I'm also a teacher and a strength coach in the ATC at a high school. So we're just always somewhere doing the same thing.
Yeah, y'all keeping staying busy. Y'all grinding. Y'all grinding.
Man. We got to pay the bill somehow,
Yeah, for that talk we had backstage, man. I don't see how y'all doing it out there. But let me ask this one last question. We know the workout side. Do you also provide like a diet that they need to be on or anything like that? Or is it just more the workout?
No, we provide everything that they needed. And plus, we don't know everything. So if we don't know something, we know someone that knows way more than we do. And we refer them there. So we have a good team there, even like the new NIL deals that are coming out and all the resources that they can provide for these college athletes. And even like now professional athletes are starting to get sponsored through multiple things. We help these agents or these pro guys that just don't know, or college kids that don't know. We give them resources that we're not really good at. But hey, we know somebody that can help you out.
Exactly. We point them in the right direction.
All right.
It's a good team.
All right, Justin. So do you have any shout outs you want to give?
Well, first, Jessica Campbell. She's awesome at PO3 agency. She's our dog. She helps us, and Addison Block too. She's part of the PO3 agency too. So bless them, for providing us the resources to promote her name and get out there.
Definitely with that, especially the new building and everything, we gotta shout them out, no doubt. And then obviously to our families, of course, always got we're a family to our kids, I say our kids, but our athletes, always it's all for them anyways,
Yeah, my two boys, I'm a dad first. A lot of people just don't really know that. It's like I am a full-on boy dad. I love my two boys. Both actually are a day apart in their birthdays. So one's November 23rd, the other one's November 24th. I didn't plan that, but one's gonna be 20, one's gonna be 3. So I get to experience an adult and a child again. So I get to be in the middle.
Interesting Black Friday around your household, huh?
Oh yeah.
But what's funny about that, Justin? My firstborn is born on November 24th, and my wedding anniversary is a year after that. It's on November 24th.
Oh wow! Okay, all right, yeah.
So that's a special day for us. So who would y'all nominate to be next on our show? And Justin, why don't you go first?
Who would I nominate to be in our show? I'm trying to think. That's a really tough one. That at least are qualified. Let's put who qualified to be part of the show. Actually, you know what? Conrad White. Conrad White. He works with us pretty well. He's also. He works a lot of great basketball players and football players, and he's actually a DB coach at a local junior college over here too as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's perfect.
Yeah, Conrad.
Conrad White, you are on the clock. We will be reaching out to you, man. We got to get you on the show. But Joseph, Justin, you boys are trailblazers. I'm loving what I'm hearing. Can't wait to come out there and visit your gym. I promise you, me and Kevin, it may take us a year. We're going to come out there. We're going to see the gym. We're going to walk around, wipe some of the sweat off the wall. Then I'm going to leave and go grab me some Roscoe's chicken and waffles.
Well, hey, the perks, that's let you know the perks of my job with Jordan, I get to fly out to there anywhere. So guess what? I might fly out to Dallas and work you guys out. You never know that.
You know what? If you fly out here, I'm gonna do one workout under you. We're gonna record it. We're gonna show the nation how bad y'all do me. But I'm gonna tap probably after very quick. But if y'all fly out here, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do one workout with you guys. If y'all fly out here, man, that'll be crazy.
And I will record it. So yeah, there we go.
we can get someone else to record both y'all.
Yeah,
Kevin got to do the recording.
Come on, Kelsey, get out of it. Now you know what, B. Jones, I got a whole setup downstairs, man, in my room. I'm a school teacher too, so school started and he just threw everything off. That's my excuse.
I'm too, so it gets. I understand.
My excuse is I'm just lazy, man. I'm just lazy. But listen, I was trying to make a point. J&J, you guys are awesome. Y'all creating monsters. Y'all building a dynasty. I love what I'm hearing. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Can't wait to link up with you guys in real life because Joseph, Justin, Creatin Monsters, you got next. Sports Life Talk Nation, thank y'all for checking out another episode. We've had a good time. Check in. Listen, this is one more time, one more again. They baptizing, so by fire. They got the baptism workout. So we gonna do one more altar call. If this is your opportunity, please like, subscribe, smash the bell notification so you can be notified anytime we go live. Wednesday nights at 8:00 p.m. Central Standard Time. You'll also get a notification every time we put out a new video, like the next one, and the next one. Because guess what? We got some amazing guests lined up. We're gonna keep telling you guys some great stories, and we're gonna keep telling y'all what the future holds out there for rising stars. So, Kevin, what am I missing, man?
No, you knocked everything out, man. But we want to give another shout out to Jess. Thank you so much for rocking with us and then sending us these two dope brothers.
Yes,
we really appreciate that.
We really appreciate it. Hey, fellas, we thank y'all so much. Can't wait to see you guys. Sports Life Talk Nation, we love y'all. Stay safe, be blessed, respect each other, and love one another because together we are better. And keep dreaming big because you never know. Your story may be the next one featured on Sports Life Talks. You got next. Yeet.
See what's crazy is I knew you had next because you always working, you always grinding, you're in your bag because you're always working. Like in due time, I knew you got next. Oh, you did it, huh? Crack the code. You got next, you smashing goals. You want next, you need exposure. Well, Sports Life Talk got the baddest show, like the baddest in the room. Podcast to tune into just for you to talk your shit. Talk your mushroom. You are what you eat and you should consume. Sports Life Talk from the late night to the afternoon, then rest repeat. Hit the like, leave a comment, or subscribe so you don't miss a beat. You got next, just a small taste of a winning meal from a chef type of celebrity. What's up next is you, at least you better be. Yeah, you got next, yeah. I can feel it, you're a winner just like me. You got next, and what comes next? Tune in next time and you'll see. Cause if you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you're just like me. If you got next, yeah, if you got next, then you know where to be. I'm talking Sports Life, talking this.